All right, what's going on, man? Let's check out some CDL Reddit, man. Let's have a look. Let's see the updates. What's going on as at time of recording is 21st of August. And yeah, let's have a look, see what's going on in the latest. So, Kenny to LA Thieves. I don't know what's going on there. He's interesting. I just deeped to what's going on. Okay, this is the Optic parking lot, which shares with they share this with Thieves. So I just deeped it because obviously Kenny, why would he be there? He's on Optic anymore. So you know what I'm saying? I mean, everyone kind of knows that that's done, but hey, that's low-key a bit of intel. Maniac might be spitting some intel on the timeline. That's crazy. This random Donny drops the first ever nuke in COD Mobile. That's insane, but I don't need to go through that. Let's go through some actual CDL stuff. You know what I'm saying? Okay, interesting. Oh, this is interesting. Surge parent organization Luminosity is being sold. They're set to acquire it for 650K. But okay, so that's actually interesting. So Luminosity is the brand, as you guys remember, LG. They're basically Surge Vancouver. That's their parent brand, is Luminosity, and they're going to be sold. So I don't know what that means for the CDO. It depends who comes in. It looks like Space Station is kind of acquiring them, who's a fairly big org. So what that means is, like you're seeing here, Gentlemates came in. It could just mean a more maybe ambitious org that are going to maybe go for bigger players and spend more. That's kind of what it could mean, but we don't really know about that. But it's interesting to kind of keep an eye on. They did actually clear house. I think Rambo's left. Obviously all their players are leaving as well, so it kind of makes sense that they are leaving, and that's maybe why they cleared house as well, because a lot of people were kind of wondering maybe they could have extended certain contracts or something like that, but I guess maybe they cleared house and that's the reason. So yeah, that's interesting to look and keep an eye on. Okay, I just want to go through actual CDL stuff. Yeah, this I want to go through. That's a separate thing for pubs. All right, so let's have a look at this. Let's see over this. This is something we can have a look at as well. Let's have a look. Simp's first 3 seasons, one of the greatest COD peaks ever. Black Ops 4, he had a 1.26 with 4 events and 2 wins. That's pretty crazy. Modern Warfare had a 1.13. Cold War at a 1.1. I'll be real. The Cold War, it looks like, okay, 1.1. Bro, this guy in Cold War was disgusting. Can we just take a look at this? By the way, look at this chat. They finished first in Major. Let's just look at his career, actually. I don't care about KD only. Like, there's so many more variables to a game. So let's have a look at his actual thing. Yeah, sorry, I might cut off. I wanted to make sure we're good. But yeah, like I was saying, yeah, Black Ops 4 comes in, gets second, then gets top 6, whatever, then gets first and first, all right? So this guy's already starting off looking pretty good, you know what I'm saying? They're like, wow, this guy might be him, especially a 1.35 is insane at Champs. Goes across here, MW, even another really good year, but it's not as good in comparison. They win at Atlanta, get top 4, second, first, second, fourth, second. This was online though, so a little bit of an asterisk. We're not really going to deep it too much, but Cold War was one of the most dominating, if not the most dominating season I've ever seen from a team. The way Cold War phase was crazy, chat. Look at this. Major 1 first, second, first, eighth, first. That is crazy. 4 event wins, a second and an eighth. Insane stuff there. Yeah, that was very typical. I ain't gonna lie, the Cold War was crazy. But yeah, as you see overall, yeah, this guy's a very good player, of course, man. If people don't really rate Simp, it's crazy. This guy is one of the best. He's definitely the top 10 of all time. He's insane, man. What on the new Thieves roster compared to the old? What does this mean? What is this? Oh, team. I don't know what this is kind of showing, but I think they have a lower floor and a higher ceiling now. I don't know, man. I look at this team and I don't see anything but a higher floor and ceiling, bro. Like Kenny and Abizi for Ghosty and Envoy, respectfully, we're looking at Kenny from from the worst year he's ever had. But this guy is still an absolute winner, bro. The disrespect I'm seeing on Kenny's name is crazy, chap. This guy, people forget as well, chap. This guy is Dashy's age. He's at 25, 26, yeah? It's not like he's 30, 31 on the decline, bro. This guy's 25, 26. And I keep saying this. I'm going to make it very clear, okay? Optic Texas had a terrible year up to Major 4. They had a shit year. Fred, Kenny, Shotzi, and Dashy all had a terrible year. They were not on the same page. It was internal stuff, whatever. It was all terrible. Then Optic had the luxury, Dashy and Shotzi had the luxury of staying on the org and getting Mercules, which allowed them to become godlike. Credit to them. They're my favorite team. I'm an Optic fan. I'm not discrediting anything. Credit to them for turning their season around. That was still special, but it showed that they always had that talent and the skill and everything. It was just about putting it together with the right formula, okay? With Kenny, he had a shit year at Optic, like everyone else. And then he went to a Rocker situation, which, yeah, maybe he could have had a better time there, but it wasn't like he was shitting the bed as much on Rocker. It was just, he was going to a mid-tier team, and it is what it is. Same as Pred. So I look at Kenny and Pred like, if you're looking at their stock right now, yes, it took a bit of a dip this year, but they're still S-tier players, bro. We can't get it twisted. I'm seeing all this Burrito Kenny beef, and I'm like, bro, Kenny is still him, man. We have to realize that there's levels to this game, bro. This guy is still one of the best, man. We have to stop the disrespect for Kenny. I'll be real, man. I'm gonna fight on that hill, bro. This guy's him. This guy's him. I always say this. Kenny's an attribute card, chat. Kenny is an attribute card, and what he does, okay, let me show you something, chat. What he does is he's going to get this team, okay? He's going to get these 3 players probably playing at a higher level if things go well. Obviously, on Optic Texas, we saw it in MW3. They won champs as well, but on Black Ops 6, they didn't. You know what I'm saying? They played pretty poor. But overall, I think Kenny's going to do a good job, man. I wouldn't stress if I was a Kenny fan. Speaking of this, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not getting involved in that whole thing, but this is hilarious. I saw this clip. Let's go through. I want to talk about this, man, because this is related to kind of CDL, what we're kind of discussing right now. Let me get my headset so you guys can hear it too, chat. Let's go through this together. You know what I'm saying? Let's go through this together. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let's see what the boys are saying. They're talking some stuff about GAs that I'm not really agreeing with. The boys not. Let me see.
Just so you guys know, yo, chat. At least I'm pretty sure we're on your guys' side.
I'm pretty sure we're on your side.
At least I wanted them in.
I want them in. As long as there's good smokes.
Yeah, as long as it takes no skill, so I don't mind it being in. That's how we've always gone about it every year. But I mean,
let's see what you're saying.
Everyone in the comp scene is like, oh, it takes no skill, so which I see their argument. That's what.
The thing is, I don't like there's no skill, bro. I don't like there's no skill. Like, basically, they're saying, like, we're down for snipes in if there's smokes. For me, bro, I'm on Zuma's side. You bring snipes in, you bring smokes in, you bring specialists in, you bring a 3-weapon meta, you switch meta, like, you make the game more entertaining. Black Ops 6 was so fucking boring. It was so boring because it was the same shit every major. Every major looks the same, chat. In my opinion, there's 5 majors, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and champs and EWC, okay? Or 4 majors, whatever. Bro, we should low-key have 6 events that look different. We should have 1 meta with the M8. Have 1 meta with the M8 VMP, okay? Meta 2, have the M8 CUDA. Meta 3, have the... whatever the other gun, let's just make one up. Let's just say the ACR. And the PDW. And the MSMC. Obviously, I don't know what guns are going to be in the game. Then we say, right, we really like the 2 sub meta. Now the next meta, we're going to have... ARs could use the M8 or the ACR, and we're going to use the PDW or the MSMC. Yeah? Bro, I am all for variation. The Scorpion, if the Scorpion's really good close range, bring it in. Okay, P4 on a certain map. Okay, everyone's going to get a Scorpion. Okay, so what? That's fine. Like, add some variety, bro. Why are we playing the same shit? It's so annoying. Is Shotzi the greatest ceiling raiser? So when I was talking about attribute cards, the reason I think Shotzi could be that guy is because he's a ceiling raiser. He brings everything out for people, and he's individually that guy as well. So I low-key think, yes. I think there's a lot of ceiling raisers, and I think Shotzi is not only individually that guy, he's also a team player. So I think he could be. Because he has, like, people say, like, Hydra has, like, the most... peak of an individual player skill, and then Shotzi's the best for teams. Crimsix said it best. He's team with both, right? I think Shotzi has the team element, and he's also individually that good. So I would say he is the greatest ceiling raiser in history. Is there any other options there? Maybe Karma or Shotzi, I would say. I'd say Karma or Shotzi. Yeah, see that? Karma. Come on, man. Your boy knows ball. I would say Karma or Shotzi. I'm going to say... Shotzi still has time left of his career. He's already got 3 rings. He could easily get 5. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to low-key give it to Shotzi because he's still doing it, bro. He's still doing it. Karma retired and finished on 3. Shotzi's got 3 and he's literally 24, 23. So he's still got a hell of time. I think he might do it, bro. But hey, you never know, man. Maybe Mercules could be that guy in a few years. You know what I'm saying? Things are still changing. All right, rate these teams from best to worst. Team number 1. It's going to have Shotzi, MC, Mercules, and Nep. Okay. Team 2. It's going to have Hydra. Big Hydra. Dashi. Renko and Kleenex. Okay. What's Team 3 saying? I think I've seen this actually. Yeah, I did see this. Oh, this seems kind of cold as well, chat. It's just they're going to beef, man. These two are going to start fighting, chat. All right, we got Simp. Draws, Scrappy, and Joe. I think if we're going into Black Ops 7 and I'm an org owner, strictly for 1 year and I have to get a team, forget age, I'm going to look at the team. What team am I picking right now? I don't know, you know. Well, if they're on the same page, I'm going to assume that they're boys. I'm going to assume they're not beefing, you know, so that's what I'm going to assume. I'm going to say... Hey, this team low-key runs it down, bro. This team is low-key fire. I'm going to say team 1 first, then this team, then this team. I don't know why. There's no reasons. They're all godlike. But I'm going to say, I don't know. I kind of like Merc with Shotzi and Cell and Neptune. I kind of like this team. I think this team's got good pacing with these three. Then Cell can do his thing. This team, I think, is also good. It's just a bit like... I know it's crazy, but for example, this guy is like French and then he's learning English, obviously getting better. Renkor's same Spanish. Kleenex seems a little bit quiet. Dash, it just feels a bit odd. Not odd, but like, it seems a bit random. With this team, I can see them vibing, bro. MC, Merc, and Cell, I can see them having the best time. And Neptune kind of just maybe being a bit quiet, but fitting in. I think that team goes well. And then this team as well, like, obviously we have these issues, but let's say it's resolved. They've teamed together as well. I think this team's a sleeper team as well, just on like how good they are on paper. So I think team 1, 3, then 2. Which championship roster run was better? So we have Optic Texas this year or Optic Texas last year. I will say they beat FaZe this year and they won EWC. So they beat Thieves in EWC, they beat FaZe in there, they beat Miami. They didn't lose a map in EWC and Champs. So just Champs, I mean, maybe last year because they went up against New York and Hydra, but this year they won both. So I kind of give it to this Texas, to be honest. They won both. You know what I'm saying? They didn't lose a series in EWC and Champs. That's pretty typical. Supposedly there was a good balance of maps in Black Ops 7 that do promote. Okay, that's fine. Do slow MANAR exist anymore? I think it's situational, man. I think people just got to be faster in general, bro. Is this the coldest play in COD history? Let's have a look, man. I want to do some old COD Reddits reads and stuff. Let's see this. Oh, I can't lie, bro. Chat, back in the day, they used to have insane highlight moments when people would insert the ball like that. They would have insane, like, chat, that skill as well, to have the timing, bro. Oh my God, chat, look at the timing, okay? Let's see, who intercepted that? Bro, the timing, look. Formal, bro, look, to go through, that was so much, like, you see the hype as well, that was crazy. Not to be a Debbie Downer, but I'm going to be a Debbie Downer. Come on, lock in, man. I see what Shroud's saying, to be honest with you, and I get what he's saying, but I think I agree with Zuma and JP and everything. Like, bro, Dashi made a perfect video explaining this. Dashi did a video guessing the COD Pro by their POV without their camera, and he literally guessed the players right. Every player has a unique POV, chat. You just do. So I kind of agree with, like, I get what he's saying, but I don't think he has enough experience in COD of watching it to say that. I think what he's trying to say is, like, and this is what I kind of agree with him, is when you watch other esports, I'd say, like, whatever, right? They may have one, like, sniper, they have one objective player, maybe one proper slayer, they have, like, a guy that's really good at finessing. They have, like, different areas to the game where you can kind of tell the difference. Where in COD, you can kind of just see an AR and a sub and fighting each other. The POVs look different, but it's still, like, less... Like, this is COD, okay? This is the bubble of COD v COD. So play a team 1 versus team 2, where, for example, with specialists and like rivals, look at Marvel Rivals with different combinations and specialists and different things. This is like the layers of the teams because there's so much more going on in the fight. So it's like these two are fighting like that. When COD, it's kind of like team 1, team 2, it's straight gunfight v gunfight, gunfight v gunfight. It's a little bit less chaotic and it's straight gunfights. Of course, watching COD, you guys know there's way more to it, but I do kind of see where he's coming from, but I don't agree with him. I think what Optic JP saying it perfectly is like, yes, the gap is shrunken in terms of gunfights and stuff, but there's definitely still skill, and you could definitely see a difference between player A and B. So I think JP said it perfectly. Closest active game to COD formerly remastered. Charles, yeah, I spoke of that. 5 best. Oh, let's see this chat. Yo, let's rate these. Let's rate these in a little list of our own. Okay, 6-star. I'm going to give a strong 8. I'm going to give a 6 or a strong 8. Tuscan, I'm going to give it 8.5. I like Tuscan a lot, actually. I'm going to give Tuscan an 8.5. I really like Tuscan. Tuscan was fun, man. Oh, bro, I played Hotel today, chat. Low-key at 9, bro. Chat, if you guys played Hotel, wow. This map is fire, bro. I played it today. We played some Modern Warfare 3.8. Hella fun. Rio, probably an 8.5 as well. probably an 8.5, leading towards a 9. Moscow, probably an 8. Probably an 8, Moscow. There was some good maps, though. They made some good maps there. This is a crazy... Yo, that's kind of crazy. I saw this as well. What the fuck's going on here? My man... I can't say his name. A tennis player, bro. Tennis legends talking to Falcons. That's crazy. Talking to Pred. That's insane. All right, cool, man. I think we're chilling. I think that's kind of everything. Yes, the Maddox is back. I'm just waiting for the Black Ops 7 stuff, chat. I actually want to, you know what, I'll make this a whole separate video where we're going to go through this kind of stuff because there's a lot of Black Ops 7 stuff from here. So I'll end that one here. We went for about 16 minutes already, so I'll leave that there. That's more CDL basis. Then we're going to talk about Black Ops 7 competitively and what we're going to go through. So we'll catch you guys for another video tomorrow that will cover, you know, the rest of the thread going backwards. So even though we'll do it the other way around, actually. So you're seeing this video. The other video will be out, yes, I'll see how I do. I don't know. But yeah, watch today and yesterday's and tomorrow's video to catch up with everything. But yeah, catch you guys for another one tomorrow where we talk about Black Ops 7. You have all these stuff, you know what I'm saying? We want to go through all the Black Ops 7 stuff, all the reveals, and just kind of, yeah, what we're thinking about that, man, because there's a lot of stuff to go through next. So we can talk about that in tomorrow's one because we've got a bit to catch up on. So I'll catch you guys for another one tomorrow. Peace.